It gives me great pleasure to share the perspective and initiatives of India on climate change adaptation at this important event organized by Global Commission on Adaptation. India is a large and geographically diverse country. Here people depend more on vulnerable sectors like agriculture, forest and water for livelihood. And as a result, adaptation becomes a very important key priority area, though India is not responsible for the climate change because our historical emission is just 3% and our even current emission is just 7%, despite we are the big country with 16% of the world population and 16% of cattle population. But still we have to suffer, and therefore adaptation become very important. A slew of measures to mitigate the climate change and upliftment of poor and vulnerable sections under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Climate change plans such as nationally determined contribution, National Action Plan on Climate Change and State Action Plan on Climate Change are overarching guidance, and we are already in action. To support the overarching vision, dedicated adaptation schemes such as National Adaptation Fund on Climate Change, National Climate Change Action Program have been launched, which are 100% grant based. Central government pays for these schemes. Other Government of India schemes which are also designed to mainstream climate risk management also are important part of our functions. These include the Nationally Rural Employment Scheme, one of the world's largest social security employment scheme, which is investing around $10 billion a year in natural resources infrastructure creation and management. In 2019, Prime Minister Modi has formed a coalition of disaster resistance infrastructure, and more than 15 countries have joined that coalition, and this is to reduce the climate disaster risks, thereby ensuring sustainable development. India is committed to make its people and infrastructure climate resilient. We already have 5 dedicated national missions on adaptation: agriculture, water, Himalayan ecosystem, forest and habitats, and 2 new missions, health and coastal areas, have been added to the list. India has been leading from the front on climate change adaptation, and like other developing countries in the region, it can do more. If finances and technology development and transfer and capacity building support from developed countries is ensured as per the UNFCCC and its Paris Agreement. I also take this opportunity to welcome the new administration in United States of America under leadership of President Joe Biden and his climate envoy John Kerry. We hope this will greatly help strengthen international cooperation on climate change and accelerate global climate action. Final request is that we must stick to our developed countries, must stick to their commitments on finance and technology support. If that comes, then only adaptation risk will be minimum. Otherwise, those who have not contributed, those who have not caused climate change will have to suffer, and that is where our action is needed.